about this like stalker situation, right? Okay. So if you haven't watched my past videos about me working at JCPenney, y'all need to go watch those, okay? Because that's what this whole situation is about. So basically, there was a lot of drama going on at my old job, right? Um, it's low key long story, but stay with me. So there's a lot of drama going on at my old job, and it was basically like this guy and this girl, they're dating, and the girl like hates me because her man did stuff with me. Anyways, he was like cheating on her with me basically. So it comes to like the end of all the drama, right? I'm here thinking the situation is all done and over with. I'm like, okay, these two people can leave me alone, whatever. I don't have to talk to them, associate with them, see them ever again, whatever. So then this one guy texts me, like a random ass guy, random number, texts my phone, my personal phone number, and he's like, oh hey, it's Aaron from Tinder. And I'm like, Aaron? Because first of all, I don't talk to white boys. Second of all, I don't have a Tinder, you know? So I'm like really confused. So I text him back and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and he was like, oh, aren't you Tia? Like, you just gave me your number from Tinder. And I'm like, boy, I don't have a Tinder. I haven't had a Tinder account in like 7 years. And then he was like, what do you mean? Isn't this you? And then he sends me like a screenshot of the Tinder profile, and it is me in the pictures, like my pictures that are from Instagram and stuff like that. So I don't know if somebody like screenshotted pictures of me, like my Instagram, and then they just put it on the Tinder app or whatever. So then I tell him, I'm like, bro, I don't have a Tinder. Like, I'm sorry, you're being catfished. And he was like, looking like, he seemed confused, I guess. And he was like, what do you mean? Like, you've been talking to me for the past hour, and then you gave me your number. And I was like, oh, interesting. So I'm assuming it's the girlfriend who, you know, the whole cheating situation. I'm assuming it's her who made the fake Tinder account, right? Because nobody else has my Instagram along with my cell phone number. And I didn't even know whatever. I didn't even know her like that, right? So I'm here thinking like, dang, like she's crazy enough to be that jealous of me to where she had to make a fake Tinder account, and then she goes and pretends to be me talking to like strangers, and then she gives them my number. Because I understand like girls hating me, or like something happened and then now they don't like me anymore, so then they want to like, you know, expose my number or put my number out there to strangers so that way they can like, you know, blow up my phone and stuff like that. Like, I understand that, but at that point you just give out the person's number. You don't make a whole fake dating profile and then pretend to talk to a guy for an hour and then give him my number. Like, that seems pretty illogical, right? So I'm like 97% sure that it's that girl from the situation, right? So then this other guy texts me, and I'm assuming it's like another white guy, and then he texts me, and then he's like, oh, is this Tia from Tinder? And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, it's like, is she just out here giving my number out to like all these guys? Like, what the hell? And then I'm like, bro, I don't have a Tinder. You're being catfished. Like, sorry. Some other guy just texted me about it. Like, it's this one girl who hates me from my old job. Like, sorry. And then he's like, oh, dang, like, she must be delusional. I'm like, yes, she's pretty crazy. Like, that's why she made a whole fake account and she's giving my number out to people. So then he was confused, and then he was like still trying to talk to me after he found out I wasn't even talking to him. He was still trying to be like, oh, so you single? And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to talk to you. What the hell? And then I blocked his account. And then on Instagram, this black guy DM'd me, and he was like, oh, hey, is this Tia from Tinder? And I'm like, oh dang, like she's giving out my Instagram as well as my phone number. That's crazy, right? So then I basically texted him, explained the whole situation like I told the other guys, and I'm like, bro, you're being catfished, like that wasn't me, I don't have a Tinder, blah blah blah. And then ironically, the me and the black guy had mutual followers, right? And that's a thing that she didn't know because she's out here just giving my number to anyone or whatever. So me and him had mutual followers, and then he, what did he say? He's like, oh dang, like she must be crazy in order to make like a whole fake dating profile about you. And I was like, yeah, she is. Like, you know how white people be, like they just be doing crazy shit instead of ignoring the situation or ending it or like talking stuff out like normal people. You know, that's just what they do. So then he was like, oh dang, you want me to like hack her phone because I'm doing like cyber hacking? He's like, you want me to give her number out to people? And I'm like, bro, I'm not like I could be petty, But I ain't doing the same thing that people did to me. Because at that point, if they're gonna like leak my number, or whatever, or try and do something or blow up my phone, whatever, that's on them, and they're being childish because they can't talk to my face. They can't like resolve the issue to my face, right? So I don't like give people the same energy that they give me, right? Because I'm the bigger person. So I told him, I'm like, nah, bro, you don't gotta say anything to her. Like it's just whatever at this point. She's just fucking delusional. And then he sent me a screenshot of the profile on Tinder that she made, and apparently, like, it has my picture from Instagram. And then I think, what is it? The bio says like, oh, young 24-year-old looking for fun, sexy time. Like, I don't know, it had like a whole bunch of sexual stuff up there because obviously, like, there's weirdos who are gonna like swipe on that kind of profile. So I'm thinking like, damn. I look at the profile. I'm thinking like, damn. Like, she wrote all that crazy stuff on the bio. Damn, she got my age wrong. That's crazy. But yeah, apparently she also wrote a bad review about me to my job, like on the website or whatever. She wrote a bad review and then she spelled my name wrong. But I'm thinking like, what kind of customer would write that review? So they should have known that was like a fake review from an employee inside the job. Because obviously a customer isn't gonna spell my name wrong if I'm wearing a fucking name tag. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know why girls do crazy things sometimes. Because if I gotta get revenge on somebody, my revenge is slow, it's methodical, it's thought out. I plan stuff for months. Like, that's my revenge. But, like, I don't know. I don't really do, like, the whole spamming people. Like, you know how you can, like, sign people up for their email to be, like, blown up, or like sign them up for stuff, or sign up their phone number for spam calls. I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. My revenge is going to hurt you in the long run. It's not no temporary stuff. I'm not the type to like slash tires, because then you could just get your tires fixed. It's a temporary response. So I don't know. When people do that kind of childish stuff, I'm like, y'all can have it. End of the day, I'm a bigger person. I don't really care if you give my number out, because end of the day, I'm probably gonna end up changing my number soon, eventually. So it doesn't even matter if my number gets leaked. It doesn't matter if my email gets leaked, because I got like multiple emails for like business or like personal type stuff anyways. It doesn't matter if you hack my Instagram, because I'll literally just make a new one, or I'll just stay on TikTok. So I don't really care when people do these things to me. But I don't know. I feel like it was weird in the long run, how she's just like casually pretending to be me. That's what I'm low key bothered about, because her man cheated on her with me. So now, like, I've been in that situation too, right? So she's probably wondering like, oh, why'd he pick her? What did he see in her? Blah blah blah. Whole time, he's talking shit about her and stuff like that. He don't even like her for real. So she's there like pretending to be me on a dating app. And I'm thinking like, oh, interesting. But okay, she could do her, whatever. But yeah, that was it for the story time. Stay tuned for more, because I got hella shit going.